Hey everyone, it's me, Nathan, and welcome. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to do a video. I thought it would be fun to do a response. Well, not necessarily a response, but my take on one of Kelly-ann Maddox's rambling witch videos. She talks about the five elements, four elements, five elements. Well, she mainly talks about fire and creation versus destruction. And I kind of wanted to get more into that, like the creation and destruction of each element. So, yeah, like she was talking about how fire or she uses to cleanse and she uses it to banish, and how not knowing some people say, oh, it's only for this, and some people say it's only for that. But to each his own. And I just want to tell you what I do, what I personally do. Like, I'm not telling anyone you should or should not do. That's your choice to make, and no one else's. So, let's go with what element do I want to start with? Well, since she brought up, I'll do fire first. So, fire. Okay, what are the create like how can you use it to create and how can you use it to destroy? Well, fire. So, when I think of fire, I think of two things, both positive and both negative. You got the forest fires that are happening in California, which I hope everyone is okay and will recover as best they can in that. But then you have the fire like a hearth and home, like the fireplace, warming your food above it. So, oh, to use fire for creation, how can you do it? Make a campfire, bonfire, bring people together, and bring it community hearth fire warmth. Make like get your cauldron out, like my friend does, and make some soup, like make some soup, make a soup, and brood over flames if you can. I mean, in your stove, if you have a gas stovetop, that works. If you have an electric stovetop, that works too. I mean, it's warmth. Like the warmth is coming out. Like just envision flames when you're creating. Now, oh, like yeah. So when you wanna create something with fire. Like that's what I'm thinking. But then also when I burn stuff, like I use my when I use birch bark, I like writing my intentions onto it or my best wishes, especially during Yule because birch was the original Yule log. You burn it and your wishes go to the higher powers or the heavens or wherever your intent is. That's what I've got out of the research. Like everyone would they would pass along the log and put all their wishes and intents, and then they put it into the fire and let it burn, and the smoke releases it to the heavens. So that's what I like to do. Now, destruction, the banishing. So when you wanna let something go, like you're done with it, like you just want to release it, you put that releasing energy, like it's all your intent. You put your intent of releasing, your intent of banishing. If let's say you have a picture of your ex, which I do, and you want to let go of that negativity, I do, and you want to you want to banish that from your life, which I'm gonna, um, you're letting it go. Like you're banishing it. You don't want it anymore. So, I mean, It's a picture of me and my ex, so don't think I just randomly cyber stalked or whatnot him and printed out a picture and I'm going back. No, that's not me. And no, I don't think it's a curse. That is me letting that go. And yes, past couple videos I've been talking about this a lot more. I don't understand why it keeps coming up, but I think it's finally hitting me. Anyways, back to the elements. Get out of memory land. Save that for later. Gotta do some shadow work. Okay, so oh, you're releasing that. You're releasing your ex. You're banishing your ex from you. But you have to be practical too. Be practical. Okay, you're doing all this magical work. You're bringing it in. If you cook a pot of your famous chili over a fire or in flames, you got to put work into it. You got to put the ingredients in. You got to stir that pot. You got to invite your friends up. Say, hey, listen, I'm bringing a pot over. Well, I'm making food. Or, oh, that would be a really good ritual. Have a chili night and have everyone bring an ingredient, and then you make it together. Oh my god, I really want to do that. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, anyone can take it. I just thought of it in my brain. So have fun with that, and tell me what you think if you do that. Okay, let's not get distracted. Oh, side rants. Gotta love side rants. Okay, so fire creation and if you want to ooh, release something, you got to be proactive. You got to block the person from your phone. You got to block it. You got to avoid it. You got to not draw it to you. Not be like, oh, I want to release him, but I'm going to call him up and be like, hey, I'm releasing you. No, you don't do that. So again, you gotta you gotta pick and choose what you want to do. Like you want to let go or you want to banish, which if you're letting go of a person, it's not necessarily a curse. It's doing something symbolically and spiritually for yourself, so you push it away. Now, whether to curse or not, that's on you, and I have my own opinions, which is a whole nother video. So, okay. Uh, so I think I tackled fire. So you, I think there is a creation and a destruction to everything. Like, so let's see. Fire. Let's go water since it's kind of like opposite. So water. Okay, so ritual baths, ritual showers. There's bath. I always feel like you're getting ready. I know some people think of ritual baths and showers are two separate things, but my take on that is ritual baths. You put herbs, you put cleansing items, and then you soak in them, and you I envision that all my negative energy is washing off, like it's going to the bottom of the bath, and then I like to I like to float on top with the herbs and have that kind of like a cleansing of sorts. So that's what I like to do with that. But shower when I'm having a bad day and I just feel so icky with negative energy. I like to wash it down. So you got um so you kind of got the washing, the cleansing, the banishing, and then you got the herbal soak where it's well, yeah. So I hope you're following my train of thought. But yeah, so water as a destruction. Water, okay. You got floods, you got rain, you got whirlpools, riptides, tsunamis, all that is very destructive. healing. You drink water, you take in water, you create, um like you take in the creativity. Like water is full of emotion, it pushes and pulls with the moons. Like it's like, yeah, like I live by the ocean and I just like watching the waves come in. I I have this breathing pattern with the waves where when I see one form, breathe in, and when it crashes, I let go. And I envision like the creativeness of the tides. Go in and you just exhale it out. Like, yeah, that's what I do. And creativeness with tea is like, I mean, with water, you can make tea, you can make coffee even. Like you can create you can create like, oh, you can put have a tank of water and like put drops of dye and like watch it form and like do this cool art thing. Like watercolors, like creativeness, like you're putting your intent into it. No destruction, letting go. Okay. Freezer spells. What if you want someone to stop bugging you, put them like they're like put them in a thing of water, maybe with some herbs, maybe with some stones, and put them in the freezer and let them freeze. Like, yeah, like freeze them out. Or even, yeah, write down your negative habits and freeze it. Like, you banish it. Like, so let's see, like, what else can you do with water? Drowning. Make a poppet of like, or make something of a negative aspect in your life, or a negative intention, or a negative feeling or emotion, or even a negative shadow you just want to release. Make a poppet. Like write a note, stick it in the poppet, and drown it. And when it all's said and done, you bury it, and it gets into earth. So let's go to earth. Like I'm just giving you some ideas of both and what I kind of like, how my brain is working and showing. Like I've not made a puppet ever. I've never seen an intent, like a need to. Like I always been curious about it and I kind of want to make one, but it's never felt right for me at the time. Freezer spells, I have done, and a freezer spell. Maybe it's not on a person, just on a habit I wanted to freeze, like put in, which it kind of helped, like with my negative, like I wrote like something like negative thoughts. Like people can't help negative thoughts, but I put it in freezer with like different herbs, like self-loving herbs that I feel that are self-loving, and then I put it in the freezer and I froze it. So that's what I did. And I wrote on another piece of paper, like on sticky notes, positive words, and I stuck them all over the mirror, like so I can say, "Today I love myself," or "Today I like," positive affirmations, like a lot of positive affirmations on it. Okay, so Earth. Okay, destruction of Earth, like earthquakes, like landslides. Yeah, so you got that, and then creation, growth. You get trees growing. You can plant stuff. Like you can plant an intention tree. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Like okay, say you want to grow money. Like you can write down something on a piece of paper, burn it, use those ashes with the soil to grow a tree, and like put like some jade or malachite. Wait, malachite? Is that more for heart? Anyways, put like some jade, some stones, maybe like some dollar bills, or decorate the pot in dollar bills that you start, and then watch it grow over time. And prosperity, a prosperity tree. Or you can like, people plant trees for their newborns and watch it grow as they grow. So there are different things that go along with it, and it's really fascinating. Okay, so what else? Hmm. Okay, so fire, water, earth. Okay, destruction. How can you burying stuff? Like, to banish or get rid, you can dig a hole, put what you want to bury in, put the earth on top, and maybe plant something so something good can come out of it. Like, or you can do a dirt jar, like put something in the dirt and then throw it to sea. Well, that's kind of bad for the environment, but like, I've seen people do that. I mean, yeah, maybe not do that. If you're going to do it, make sure it's like biodegradable and safe for the environment. I mean, sea glass, earth, glass is made from earth, so, but that might be a stretch. Okay, so earth. What else can you do? Grow a garden. Make something inspirational out of a garden. Make one of those like little fairy gardens, or like oh, Molly Roberts did a video about a little fairy garden or fairy garden. It was very fun. I loved watching it. Like, she got a little pot, and like, it was so adorable. Check it out. Uh, Check out Molly Roberts. She's a wonderful human being. So is Kelly-ann. Okay, um, so Earth. Did I give you enough for Earth? I think so. Did I go to air? Air. Okay. Air. I was thinking of something funny to do, like something really funny. So, oh, let's see. Air, using tornadoes, destruction, tornadoes, uh, winds, blowing stuff over. Um, yeah, like that bit. And then positive, like, you know that feeling when you're in a field and a good gush of wind on a hot day, and that you just feel it and you have your arms spread wide out, and it's just like, ah, oh, breath, air, breathing. You need air to breathe, don't you? So, using air in a positive way, like meditate, like breathe in, good, exhale, bad. You know that new age type breathing exercise? Yeah, you can do that. Like, uh, or go to the ocean and be like, breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In creativity, out negativity, or something like that. Destruction. Using air as a destructor. So, oh, so creation and destruction. So, vacuuming. You can use an air out of the vacuum to cleanse your house, to clean your house, clean your rugs, clean your curtains. You can use it like to clean, to cleanse, to. And I was thinking of this because my dad, like, my dad's still in Massachusetts. I'm still in New Jersey until the 15th. Um, but like breathe, like it's like you so I'm thinking of using a vacuum. So let's say you want to banish something with a vacuum. So you vacuum it up. So get some salt. Like, salt is kind of like a protection thing. Like, salt cleanse, protection, all that stuff. Write down like write down in the salt what you want to get rid of, and then vacuum it up. Or write something on a piece of paper, rip it into little bits, and vacuum it up. Yeah, why not? Vacuum vacuum it away. Or let's see. Okay, so releasing something. Take a feather. Like focus all what you want to let go. Hold it outside with a good gust of wind and let it go. And then walk away from it, not looking back. I mean, that's an idea, right? So let's see. Earth, air, fire, water. I think I got them all. Now, there's also one thing I've been thinking about. Like, I've been thinking about the star and the elements and where everything goes. And earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Or that's how it goes. But I feel like there's another element. Like, man made, like, man built, like, hands on stuff. Like, I feel like that has become an element because I look at like rusty train tracks with nature growing on top, and I see these gorgeous buildings like that are like really rustic and like small town, and then I see like these old bridges that are rusted but like got stuff growing on the side. Like I don't know. Like I've been playing around as making that like the sixth element because spirit and putting all around the like putting like I've been experimenting on the pentacle and like maybe instead of having spirit at the top, have it in the middle, like in the middle section, and then have maybe man-made. And I'm also thinking like cyber, like internet, like yes, it's man-made, but if there are any cyber witches, which there probably still are, I mean, internet's gone huge. You can have that at the top up, or like I don't know. I'm I'm playing around. Like I kind of got the inspiration to play around with that because again, Kelly-ann Maddox played with the Wheel of the Year. Like so why can't you like do that with other things? Like I know I'm probably going to get a lot of slack from that, but I don't know. I feel like magic isn't a cookie cutter. Like I think magic can be expanded outside the cookie cutter. Like yeah, that was a cookie cutter, and then that was magic. Like, oh god. Okay, so what else? I need water. I've been talking a lot. So you got that. So elements. So uncertainty. Dealing with uncertainty. Um, so how do you deal with it? Okay, if you're uncertain, do research. See what other people are doing. See, figure out what resonates with you. Educate yourself, and if it's still not wrong, make it feel right. I mean, Kelly-ann Maddox went into detail about that. And I was thinking like, well, if you're uncertain about you when to use something, when not to, do a little experiment. She was also talking about practicality and spell work, and when is the time to like go out and do stuff, and when is the time to like magic. So I feel like doing magic and doing spell work in everything you do. Like that's just me. Like I know people like to separate some stuff and like so if you're waiting for a job, like if you want a job, you create a resume, but while you creating her resume, put an intent while doing it. Like what is your intent? Okay, highlight your skills first or your skills that you want for this job, like tailor your resume to this job. And if you like while you're doing this, you're putting magic into it. Like it should be a magical experience. Like I don't understand. I'm still trying to figure out why we separate mundane from magical. Okay, like you're waiting for a phone call. Okay, you're sitting on your hands. So why don't you magic it? Like do some magic while you're sitting on your hands. I mean, Kelly-ann Maddox said, "Okay, there's this period where I'm not certain what I should do. I'm just sitting on it, waiting for things to manifest." I'm like, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, hey, why don't you just magic it? Like, do some magic. Like, not necessarily having to do with this working, or maybe it's too, but using some magic to entertain yourself with, do something fun, like experiment, um, was it Kellyanne? I think Kellyanne, or was it someone else? Like, they would put like magic, like when they first started out, or like first experimenting, they would put magic to see like if it's working or how long something takes. So maybe do a magical experiment, like okay, you want to see 5 deer, which around here, last night coming home, I saw like 10 deer. Like it was kind of cool. Like 10 deer in a field while on my bike. I'm like, I'm staring at them. They're staring at me. But like, so say you want to see a deer. Okay, put that intention out, and see what comes to form. I don't know. Like, have some fun. I mean, I feel like magic has gotten to the point where like, well, not necessarily gotten to the point where magic is like, okay, I need to witch myself out of something. I need to do this for this. Like I've been seeing it. I've been feeling it a lot lately. I mean, even me, like even in my practice, I'm like, okay, I need to uh not witch everything, not witch everything because if I don't want to take it for granted and I don't want to overuse it or abuse it. Uh, but at the same time, I'm like, why not? Like, why not? Since I have magic, since I can use magic, why not use magic to entertain yourself? Like, to have some fun. Like, when I vision my daily life, when I envision what I want out of life, I envision I envision a magical life where every single thing in my life has a little bit of magic, a little bit of bump, a little bit of like push and pull, like something about everything I do has magic or intent in it. So I wake up in the morning, I pour myself a cup of tea, and I sit on the porch, taking in like magic, meditating on magic, do a morning ritual, make some food, do some kitchen magic, uh, go to work, do some magic in my work, like make soap, make something creative for work, like do what makes you happy for work, like with reading, like, and then come home, release the day, take a shower, get food in you, like have that magic in every single moment. Like I don't know, like I feel like I feel like I've been seeing like, oh, magic like should only be like spells or spell work. I'm like, why not just celebrate magic? Like, why don't you just celebrate magic in your everyday life and enjoy it? Sorry, I'm just envisioning my perfect life right now. So, um, but no, so uncertainty, like, yeah. Like, have some fun. Like, figure it out. What else did Kellyanne? Oh, I still say Kelly-ann Maddox should make a playlist for the gems that everyone can listen to. She was talking about when her headphones break and her she has to listen to mainstream music on the radio. I'm like, okay, make me a Spotify playlist, please, Kelly. I need some motivation. She has really good taste in music. I love Kellyanne. She is amazing. Um, yeah, I hope that came across. I'm not. I really hope my intention for this video was in a positive light. It's just me expressing my thoughts and opinions, and I'm going to rewatch it, make sure I make sense and don't put my foot in my mouth because I do have a tendency. But I wish nothing but the best for Kellyanne. I really hope me and her one day get together, have a cup of tea. Ooh, we can have a whole YouTube meetup. Can't. I want Kellyanne. Let's make this happen. Come to America, or I'll come to the UK. We can have tea, read cards, have a party, go to the rave, go to the show. Let's do it, girl. Let's do it. Hey. Okay, sorry, sidetrack. But there are so many people I want to meet, and a lot of things have been happening in the witchy community that I feel like I want, like, I feel like I feel like life is too short not to make good bonding friendships. I know that some of the friendships I've made, maybe on even like in life in general, like I meet someone and I want to be their new best friend. You meet someone that is like such a positive energy that you just want to be around, but you get you like them, like you really like them and you want to hang out, you want to talk to them constantly, but you got to understand space, and that has been a little bit hard. Like I I want to call this person, I want to talk to them, but again, in reality, is they have a life, and you need to respect that. And I feel like some of the or friendships I've tried too hard, and I think that's a shadow work. Like I'm afraid to lose friends, so I try my hardest to be a good one, but in the meantime, being a bad one. I don't know, but maybe I'm just overthinking it, and it's just. But no, like why am I in this reflective space? Is this like my own rambly witch? Like, I don't know. But no, like stuff has happened in the witchy community and in personal life that life is too short or not to make friends, take advantage of the people in, well, not take advantage of people, but take advantage of the opportunity to be with people or like connect with people. And don't be afraid to. Like, what's the worst they can do? Say, no, okay, hey, time to do something else. Like, time to respect their wishes and move on. Like, okay, so yeah. Sorry, I'm like I started this on a positive note, but I feel like I'm just I don't know, it's just mellowing out. Maybe I talk myself out. I gotta get ready for work though. So much love and best wishes, and I'll rewatch it before promoting it. Bye, everyone. Love you all. Hearts, half a heart. Well, yeah. My hand is holding my phone, and the black dots are on this side, so I'm not trying to hold it on that side. It's just like my phone has spider webs and black dots. Yeah, I need a new phone. Okay, everyone. Much love and best wishes. Bye. Oh gosh, where is the